Europe, as we have talked about. And right now, that's Varoufakis is trying to give the Europeans, is trying to give Schäuble the rhetorical win over some reforms, as they call it. He talks about 70% being good and 30% being bad, something like this. But this is actually Varoufakis trying to give them a rhetorical win in order to gain the actual win.
So it's a face-saving device. Let Schäuble save face, but let him make concessions on the substance.
Yes, exactly. Save face. And he's trying to get a bridge settlement until the last of the end of August. And he hopes that till the end of August, he will try and mobilize forces, progressive forces in Europe, and try to put the program in implementation. We have talked about a solution for the whole of sovereign debt in Europe. We talked about the New Deal for Europe, public investment, and of course the debt restructuring and all those sort of things. So that, I think, is what Varoufakis is aiming at. But he will not take it until the very last minute, in my view. They will not come to an agreement. Many people panic because they say, well, there's not an agreement, there is no agreement. Well, there won't be an agreement. They're trying to push it up until the last minute, because that's what, rhetorically, the most easy thing is to do that. The easiest thing is to do that. So I don't think if we're going to get an agreement on Monday, on the Eurogroup on Monday, I think they will get an agreement. They will have an agreement, but it's not 100% certain. But they will get an agreement at the very last moment, at which they can sell it to their own parliaments and avoid the default of Greece. Because you might say, why do you fear a default? Why do you fear a debt moratorium? Well, we don't fear a debt moratorium, but it's a lot easier, it's a lot less messy if we do it that way, because the way the debt has been legally structured by the previous governments is very, very difficult to put in order. And the current government doesn't want to go into these legal battles and all those sort of things with the British law. The debt is under British law and all these kind of things.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Look, I noticed the World Bank today gave $2 billion to the Kiev clique, but I do not, on the positive side, Kamenos, right, the independent Greeks, the defense minister, he said something saying we would get financing from anybody, and including the U.S. And rhetorically, at least, that's my agitation here is the Federal Reserve financed all those European zombie banks in 2009. They could easily extend a few billion to Greece and help out that way.
Yes,
with no conditions. 0%, as usual.
Well, the new foreign policy of Greece is trying to recognize that we live and we are going to live in a polypolar world, a multipolar world, and they're trying to play one against the other.
Absolutely. And that's the way to do it, right? Get between the blocks and extract concessions. So this is basically the see you in September policy. See you in September with a definitive thing. And that's, of course, in Europe, that's the way things work, right? The summer is essentially everything shuts down. And then you have the rentrée politique in September. And it makes a lot of sense. So what are you getting? Ultra-lefts, Trotskyists, Maoists whining that they're not happy?
There are some voices, but they're trying to be cool for now because they need to see first what the deal will be on Monday, or whenever it's going to be. But I think they will hold themselves until summer.
And the Eurogroup, once again, is the finance ministers of the European Union, right? Or of the Euro, actually, the Euroland.
The Eurozone.
Right, Eurozone.
Yes. The ones have the finance minister of the Eurozone.
We saw another demonstration this week with a big sign calling on Merkel to think about all the terrible things that she had done or Germany had done.
Many cities in Greece and many demonstrations all over the world, I might add, supporting the Greek government in the negotiations.
Right.
We had Samaras at the European People's Party signing an anti-government agreement on how the new government is trying to break the deal and all sorts of things. He's in panic. He's being, of course, his party is trying to get him off from the presidency, and he's in panic. But Merkel will back off. They can't afford to break the Eurozone. It's either Merkel is looking at either a smaller hegemony over Greece and more viable over the Eurozone, Europe, or none.
Okay, Michael, we got to go, but Varoufakis is supposed to be coming to Washington. Let us know when Varoufakis is coming to meet Lou, and we'll be there to greet him.
And we'll have news next week.
Okay. See you next week. Minute.
As the New World Order continues to tighten its grip on every facet of our lives, we're all asking ourselves, how can we maintain our independence? The answer's clear. Get prepared, and get prepared now. The only question left is, where do we begin? My Patriot Supply is here to help. Call 1-800-847-3070 to get started with your 72-hour emergency food supply for only $10, and they'll even ship it out for free. Are you willing to rely on the government and FEMA? Call 1-800-274-3070 to get started with your 72-hour emergency food supply for only $10. You won't be able to find this deal online, and there's a strict limit of 4 per caller, so don't wait. Call 1-800-274-3070 today. That's 1-800-274-3070.
Good people need help. The Homeowners Association said we had weeds and fined us $25. We told them they had the wrong house. They said if we didn't pay it, they'd file a lien. Our attorney demanded photographs, witnesses, and told them if they couldn't provide this, they must cease and desist. Issue solved. Worry less and live more with lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com, or call 855-340-SAVE. That's 855-340-7283.
Results will vary from case to case.
We love that you're passionate about GCN. And whether you're a listener, a business owner, or a radio industry professional, we've redesigned the new GCN newsletter to keep you in the know. Get updates on your favorite GCN shows and hosts. Go to GCNlive.com and click on the banner in the upper left corner. Just for signing up, you're automatically entered for monthly giveaways. Start receiving your newsletter today. The future of talk radio. GCN.
Have you ever noticed how many sick and miserable people there are? I'm serious. I'm talking about people of all ages who have conditions and diseases which affect their quality of life. Most of them seem to have one thing in common: polypharmacy. That is, dependence on multiple prescription drugs with side effects that actually make them sicker and sicker, not healthy. The good news is that people are waking up to the fact that if you supply your body with all of the nutrients it requires, you will feel better, be healthier, and have a better life. It's important to know that Beyond Tangy Tangerine is the the most amazing, great tasting, comprehensive nutritional supplement. Besides supplying all the vitamins our bodies need, it also supplies the necessary minerals that are required for the vitamins to kick in. Look, folks, I'm hooked on it, and I think if you try it, you'll become hooked. This stuff really works. That's why I'm urging you to make it part of your daily health regimen. Visit InfoWarsTeam.com to secure your canister of Beyond Tangy Tangerine today. Sign up for auto ship and save on shipping costs. That's Beyond Tangy Tangerine at InfoWarsTeam.com.
We all know that Berkey Water Purification Systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 6 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey Water Filtration Systems. The Berkey Light Systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light System today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $231, and the Berkey Guy will ship your order free of charge. With the purchase of a Berkey Light, the Berkey Guy is also offering a set of fluoride and arsenic filters for only $39.99. That's over 30% off the retail price. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at GoBerkey.com. That's GoBerkey.com today.
Independently leading the way for the nation. Compelling talk for every political persuasion. We are G.
World Crisis Radio, Webster, Tarpley in Washington, D.C. Now we have a treat, honor, and something very interesting. Friends of this broadcast will remember Pilar Baselga, Baselga, in Madrid, Spain. And you'll remember we got the lowdown from Pilar on what this Indignados phenomenon was at the Puerta del Sol back in 2011, and that, of course, was the model for the failure, really, of Occupy Wall Street. Now we have the Podemos party. Yes, we can. And the news hook on this is that Pablo Iglesias of Podemos is going to be hosted by Amy Goodman, right, funded by the Ford Foundation, of Democracy Now!, Hope is Changing Sides, Understanding Spain's Political Change. This will be in New York City at the Proshansky Auditorium, City of University of New York, CUNY Graduate Center, 365 Fifth Avenue, Tuesday, February 17th, next Tuesday, 1 to 3 p.m. And there will be an informational picket line of the Tax Wall Street Party to tell you a little bit more about Pablo Iglesias. And part of it's going to be what Pilar is going to tell us right now. So, Pilar, the way I understand it, Podemos has benefited enormously from Soros Media, and maybe you take it from there.
Well, I don't know exactly if it is Soros. As far as I know, the TV channel that has been supporting these Pablo Iglesias and the party is La Sexta. And La Sexta is Rothschild. I don't know if Soros is somewhere around. You know, these people don't always play openly. You know, they have other people before them, so we cannot know really who is behind. But it's, to me, what is very, very strange, because I run for the elections myself, you know, in last May for the EU elections, and I was in the party of the judge. Maybe you know Elpidio Silva, the one who put in jail a banker, well, a bankster, okay, I would say.
And tell us in Spanish, the name of the party in Spanish that you're running for.
Yeah, it's RED, R-E-D. RED is like a web, network. A net, yes.
Okay.
Yes, but it means it's, the purpose of this party is to fight against corruption and to really start really what is democracy, because we are not living in a democracy at all. This is a dictatorship, but not only in Spain. I mean, Europe is a dictatorship. So it's not that we are against the system, it's that the system is against us, which is